Hey, OJ here. I promised you a series on production, that sort of thing, and the whole purpose of this is just I'm going to share some of what I went through trying to get this thing started, and oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. So if I can spare you some of what I went through, that's what it's all about. And the bottom line is going to be what I finally, after everything's said and done, I came across these people. They're actually in the Philippines, and they have created the website that you see here now on outdoorgym.com. This guy's email address, and he can set you up with a FaceTime, Viber, is another one that I communicate with him on all the time. But to reach out to him, his name is Raylord Tenemiason. But his email address, and this is critical here, rae.iconsultant@gmail.com. That's IT consultant at gmail.com. That's how to reach this guy. But let me tell you, I've been going down this path for a number of years now, and I can remember back the very first time that I thought I was going to get involved in this, and I remember the decision to go for it. That was huge. I was so excited, and I got in touch with these people who were actually in Kansas City down here, and I did all the due diligence. I looked to see what sort of feedback that I could find on them, and it was all pretty positive. Unbeknownst to me, they pretty well control that, as you know. Just like likes on a website, that can be manipulated, and unfortunately that happens pretty often. But in any case, these people, just the problems I went through with my logo. I designed this logo myself, and they sent me dozens of versions of what I wanted. After I drew a picture and colored it for them, they still sent me dozens of different versions of it. I was so upset, so frustrated. But the lady actually ended up dying on me, and right in the middle. Right in the middle of the project. And what happened then was her husband, was somebody I didn't get along with very well, as it turns out. And long story short with that, they started out trying to basically screw me. They set through the payment gateway, they set it up like that was them and it was just my stuff. So I couldn't even fire them. I couldn't go in and get the payment gateway situation straightened up because they didn't recognize me. It was their. So I had to buy my logo back from those people that I created. Cost me $1,000 to do that. So the next one. Let's see, the guy, he lost all my content. He was moving it from one platform to another platform without my permission and lost all of my content. Threw his hands up there and walked away. And then I had another guy who was working on it, and he quit during the rebuild, right in the middle of it. And then I hired this other big production guy, and they had all the reviews and everything else. And I mean to tell you, I think his initial cost was about $5,000, and then there was a charge for everything. If he even looked at me, there was a charge for it. And it was just ridiculous. It wasn't until now Raylord happens to be a son-in-law of mine, so that's noteworthy simply because the guy he's a stand-up guy, and he will never do any of the things to you that these other guys happen. And I put my name behind anything that he would do for you. So, and feel free to contact me at any time. Outdoorgym.com, there's a contact page. Any questions you have, any way I can help you. That's the whole purpose of what I'm doing here. I am trying to show you where some of the pitfalls are and show you a way around them. Raylord can get you where you want to go. Now down the road, we're gonna talk about the cost. What developing a project, and of course it's going to vary from whatever your project is, what you're trying to accomplish, exactly how much it'll cost you. But you need to be prepared for that. And one thing that I've found, I've done a number of different projects like this, is any time that you think you've got it all figured out and you say, well, this ought to be right here, this ought to be what I can get this done for, figure about 3 times that. And I'm not trying to discourage you, I'm trying to encourage you. Absolutely, you never get anywhere in life unless you go for it. You got to just roll up your sleeves and go for it. And when you do, just be prepared, that's all. That's the message, just being prepared. And then we'll discuss, and these are in future videos, and I'm going to do a whole series of them for you because I want to give you as much of my experiences. Some of them have been fantastic, some of them weren't so hot, but we'll talk about the build with payment gateways, what it is that you want to accomplish. Now, obviously, with a payment gateway, just to kind of throw you something there to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, if you have a product, like we have a store on our website, you can buy stuff on there. That's a single purchase. That's a different type of a gateway that you use because we also have the other kind, and that's for reoccurring billing. That's where you become a member, and it's a subscription, a monthly reoccurring charge. Completely different situation. Takes a lot more expertise doing that one. These guys are completely there on that. They can do it all. And then you're going to have marketing, and we'll just continue going with this. There's a whole bunch of different areas that we can kind of give you some heads up on. And again, it's going to depend on what type of products that you want. And you can feel free to contact me at any time, and I will do everything I can to help you. Raylord will do everything he can to help you. But by all means, reach out to him. He'll get the necessary information to you, whether you want to do FaceTime or if you want to do the Viber, whatever, or just back and forth email. He's a real easy guy to talk to, and I think you're going to like him a lot. But by all means, check him out. He has a business there in the Philippines, and this is what he does. And they can, this is very interesting because this is not easy to find. They can write code. That is very necessary for a lot of the things that you're going to be doing. And boy, I'll tell you, here in the United States, trying to find somebody to do that you can trust and that you can afford is just, it's a far reach. But in any case, for today, this is OJ. OJing out. I'm going to go out and get on my orange bike and take a little ride right about now. So we'll talk to you again soon. Have a blessed day.